that way I can, yeah, so y'all can see me and I can talk to y'all. I got a couple quick questions that I want to get off, you know, in regards to some of the narratives that I'm seeing pushed on YouTube today. Made it through the day, right? Blunts, what's good, man? I'm about to drop the sauce for real. I'm gonna drop the sauce for real. Give y'all some fire content. Cause like I'm saying, a lot of people on YouTube that discuss boxing aren't adding up today. You good? You good? A lot of people aren't adding up, right? The number one topic I want to discuss, right? Cause I'm seeing all these videos, right? Seeing all these weird, you know, I say this respectfully, all these weird content creator experts, right? Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson. You guys, not only are you moving the goalposts, you don't make sense, right? So he gave Shakur a ridiculous offer sheet of 75-25, right? I'll put the short video out there, you know, to warm you guys up, let you know where I'm going with this. And then I followed that up with the second one, because I was waiting to see if somebody would catch on. But like I said, unfortunately, when it comes to YouTube content creators and boxing guys, you guys don't catch on, because maybe it's because you guys really aren't that involved, right? So the second short video that I put out, I posed this question. He gave an offer of 25% to Shakur Stevenson. Did Devin Haney give that same offer to Lomachenko? For those of y'all out there that's gonna watch this, that's listening to this, did Lomachenko receive 25% when he fought Devin? Fair question, right? But yet you want your brother, and these are the guys, Bill Haney and them, that are supposed to be Muslim righteous brothers, right? You have your flunkies, because that's what they are to me, flunkies. Some of them might even be junkies on the low. You know, they might get high, because like I said, I have yet to see a lot of these guys in person. You know, they talk a lot of boxing, but when are you gonna actually cover an event, go to a fight? You know, a lot of these niggas be getting high on YouTube, man. They got all kind of drug addictions and other stuff going on. But that's neither here nor there. So did he offer, or well, it's out there. Look it up for yourself. I'm not gonna do the research for y'all. Y'all are supposed to be boxing insiders, experts and all that. Y'all should know this. But that's what I was saying, the honorable, righteous Muslim brothers. Why are you not giving your brother? Granted, I'm not saying give him the biggest stake of the pot, but it's like, don't you want to get money together? So you already showing your hand. You offered your brother, somebody that, you know, you guys, I guess you guys planned this out in the amateurs, right? About fighting one day, but yet now when it's time for you to fight, you want him to receive 25% and you take 75%. See, a lot of times when dudes get the slave deals, slave contracts, I was explaining this last week. I think I was even explaining this in Toledo a little bit. The new Egyptian syndrome with Bobby, with Boys to Men, how Michael Bivens did them, how he got done. That's what you see going on right here. Devin fought for a slave deal, slave contract. So now he's trying to orchestrate the same type of thing. I know a lot of you guys ain't gonna be able to follow this or understand this, especially coming from somebody like me, because you guys base YouTube and people that are supposed to be know-it-alls and know something off of views. Well, that is not what it really is. If you're not really in the game or know somebody that's in the game or ever seen an offer sheet or ever did things like that, you're listening to guys that are speculating. So when they put these videos out saying that he turned down the fight, no, stupid. He turned down the initial offer. I think my video kind of sparked that. Shout out to Michael Benson. I see Michael Benson tweeted something, and I see now others are formulating what's going on. He did not turn down the fight. He turned down the offer. That's what you do. But you get, like I said, you got the flunkies. I think you guys are really on something, right? The push the narrative. Bill probably throws you guys a pack or something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas get high, man. Real talk. But that's neither here nor there. So you say he turned down the fight. No, he turned down the offer. And rightfully so. I don't blame him. Silver medalist Olympian, unified champion, 2-division champion, taking 25%. Like I said, did Lomachenko get that? But, I put enough sauce on that. Hopefully that sparks others to open up your mind and be a free thinker. Stop being a YouTube follower, an internet weakling, just somebody that is lost. Pay attention to what's really being said out here. But this is the big one I want to speak on, right? Because a lot of times you get these channels, you get people that love to speak about Al Haymon. Al Haymon is from Cleveland, Ohio. All you guys that are in these boxing groups, now that I'm beginning to really front on and step on, I remember arguing with you guys at one point in time when you guys thought I was like some Team Spence group, you guys, right? No, never was, right? I'm the source. But you guys used to always argue with me about Al Haymon. You guys used to swear you knew Al Haymon's business models, how he moves and all that, right? So the question I posed today, right? Short videos out there. Shout out to my man Boxing Guru for answering it. And he's absolutely correct. Top Rank is. But I said this, right? How is it that I just came from Toledo, Ohio. Shout out to Toledo. They're getting it together, rebuilding and all that. But how is it that Rob Easter Jr., and you can check the video. I'll put the frame in there. I asked him for an interview. I think he knows he can't really fight no more. He might have felt the energy. I was going to ask him about that and possibly Adrian Brown and things like that. But it was good to see him out there. He's a former champion from Toledo, Ohio. I believe he fought in Cincinnati. I know he didn't fight in Toledo. He might have fought in Cincinnati. But why is it that Jared Big Baby Anderson, see, y'all all on here trying to condemn the man, right? Well, why don't you big him and his team up? Shout out to Uncle Jay. Yeah, James Prince, Jay Prince Promotions, Boxing, Antonio Leonard Promotions. Hey, how were they able to secure Jared Anderson, a 23-year-old, a hometown fight before he's even a world champion? But yet they had a world champion under the Black Premier Boxing where Al Haymon, the God, never did that. An Ohio guy had that. Please, feel free to ask some of these people that. Because, they don't want to talk to me now. They don't want to talk to me. Because remember, I was mad, I was this, I was that. No, now I'm in locker rooms, I'm on the floor. My kids is taking pictures with all type of fighters. But why don't you guys that discuss boxing frequently, every single day, ask some of these questions? Because you guys run with the same narratives that don't make sense. If Al Haymon is this big entity from Ohio, Cleveland, right? Shout out to Abdullah Mason, Cleveland, Ohio guy. Shout out to Tiger Johnson, Cleveland, Ohio guy. Shout out to Dante Benjamin, Cleveland, Ohio. That's 3 fighters I just named from where Al Haymon is from. But yet they got signed to Top Rank. They just fought in Toledo, Ohio, which is about 60, maybe 65 miles away from Toledo. But yet, the quote-unquote Black Messiah of boxing hasn't done that. And I believe even, not putting him in there, but I could also throw Eddie Hearns in here. Eddie Hearns gave Montana love. Remember Too Pretty? He did the WWE move, right? A hometown fight. But we could even take it a little further. Smash my like button because I'm giving you guys real gems. I'm not your typical YouTuber. I'm a town worker. I'll let the YouTubers be the YouTubers. I'm a town worker, heavy equipment operator, but I do dibble and dabble in the boxing game. I do dibble and dabble in the boxing game. Check out my page. You know, I come on here and discuss boxing, but hey, what do I know, right? Pause. Respectfully. But how is it that now another white boy, Jake Paul, Cleveland, done put on in Ohio a lot? See, these are the questions I need you Al Heyman, PBC radicals to answer, because you guys always spoke highly of this man, right? You always talk about like you knew this man, but yeah, like I said, half of you niggas is on drugs to me, real talk, realistically. A lot of you guys that come on YouTube 24/7 and talk boxing, a lot of y'all are on drugs. You got other problems going on, because when somebody like myself asks a simple question like this, you get irate, you get mad. Like these are things that you are defending. You defend people that you never seen. You defend people whose actions that when I point them out to you do not add up. Like Al Heyman is from Cleveland, Ohio. Why has Bob Arum in Top Rank signed more Ohio Cleveland fighters than him? I think Terrell Goucher might be the last one. And I just talked to his coach. I'll put the interview out. I'll put the interview out, real talk. You know, respectfully. Shout out to Blunt's in the building. Blunt said, word, they jumped the gun on that one. Sources say he was ducking, but we knew. Because they don't have sources, Blunts. These dudes are nobodies, respectfully. A lot of these guys that talk boxing on YouTube aren't connected to nobody. They say, yo, we'll talk boxing on the internet. At the end of the day, that's cool, but it's not. Like, if you don't support boxing financially, you're not supporting. These guys are trying to support themselves with super chats, with what other Cash App donations. Like I didn't see none of these guys in Toledo, Ohio. I'm not from Toledo. I was there. I was there. 2 of my fights got canceled. I still was there. I didn't see a lot of you guys, but I did see Boxing Guru. Shout out to Boxing Guru, aka the Wild the Hater. He does a lot behind the scenes. I interviewed him and the councilwoman. Real talk. T-Dog, what up, man? Yes, that's a fact. They don't know shit about boxing. And then they try to disrespect somebody like myself, who's really in the game. Who's really in the, like I said, I want light this week. Light. But the content that I'm putting out right now surpasses half of you guys that discuss boxing every day. I don't see this from you guys. I don't even see this from your children. You see, I got my daughter stepping in the game hard now. Bro, smash my like button, man. I'm giving you guys free gems over here, man. That's the least y'all could do. That's the least common courtesy y'all can have, because the shit that you guys sit around on this YouTube do is distasteful, disrespectful, and damn near ignorant when it comes to boxing. Ignorant. You guys that sit around and listen to dudes who don't even go to fights, let alone got a fighter signed, let alone seen a contract or offer. None of that. Like, I'm gonna say this, right? I walked you guys through something with the Jihad Tucker interview that my daughter was a part of, right? You know what I walked you guys through? How, and you guys don't know nothing about this, because all you guys do is sit around and gossip on the internet about boxing. Like I said, you never really been behind the scenes. You don't know the ins and outs of nothing. But yet somebody that does, you want to talk down on them because they expose your favorite fighters for being frauds. They expose your favorite fighters for being everything that they try to put on their jacket. No, that's you guys. You guys are mad. You guys aren't who you claim to be, right? But that's neither here nor there. But just like I said, answer that question. Why is it the white man? You know, Bob Arum is the white man. Why is he the one putting on though? Going, yo, listen, a lot of you niggas that talk boxing, wherever you live at, have you been outside of your community? Have you seen these other parts of the country that a lot of these fighters come from? Like Toledo, Ohio is terrible, respectfully. Poor. You know, but what Jared Anderson, Uncle Jay, Antonio, Top Rank was able to do, they brought money over there. The councilwoman could tell you this. Boxing Google could tell you this. They bought a major event to the city, which brought money over there to the city of Toledo, Ohio. Last time I checked, you guys is on here, a lot of you guys, man, and that's why I don't like, but today, I got time, man. When I go home, I'm going to be trolling a lot of you guys today. Whenever I see people go live and they talking nonsense, I'm going to be in your comments, trolling y'all. But make this make sense, right? Because y'all want crazy that Al Heyman signed Canelo Alvarez for over $100 million. Why hasn't he signed Earl Spence to that? Why hasn't he signed Deontay Wilder to that? Why hasn't he signed Tank Davis to that? These are all fighters that have been loyal to him. Yeah, see, I got questions for y'all today. Real talk. Y'all don't want to talk boxing with me, truthfully, because you guys talk nothing gibberish boxing shit. And when somebody like me asks you real, logistic questions, especially you guys that sit on here and y'all speak on a man that y'all never met. That y'all listen, my kids have pictures with Bob Arum. I have talking to Bob Arum. My nephew, I told him who my nephew was. I was like, yo, this is $1 Million Marley. Straight up and down, I told the man, this is $1 Million Marley. This is Jahad's younger brother. Derek Harmon right there. Yo, Derek said, yeah, we're going to get him. Yeah, we definitely going to. I know you are. I know you are. That's why I named him $1 Million Marley. But have you guys talking to Al Heyman? Respectfully, smash my like button, man. It's a lot of y'all in here moonlighting, man. Air hustling. I don't say moon, I say air hustling. Because that's what y'all doing. Y'all wanna take this sauce and run off with it. Y'all wanna take this sauce and run off with it. But listen, you can try that. Yes, get out. Thank you. See? I sparked it right there. Y'all had to skedaddle. Scram, word. That's how I like it over here. I do not let people in my shit no more. Never did, right? I wanted y'all to keep it how y'all did keep it. When y'all thought I was a janitor, I was a nobody. I was just somebody that was mad, right? But now that y'all see that I am actually somebody, like I said, show me your favorite YouTuber that does what I do. Or show me your favorite YouTuber. You see, I'm back, like I said, I'm a town worker now. But where was I at last week? Around this time. What time is it? Is it like 3 something? Where was I at on Thursday around this time? Where was I at Friday around this time? I was doing what you guys probably were talking about. In the flesh, though. I was in the Huntington Center. I think around this time right here, I might have been interviewing Abdullah Mason. Or I might have even went live and walked around. I said, yo, when I walk back into the hotel, I'm going to run into a fighter now. And I might have threw Abdullah Mason on my live. Real talk. Your favorite YouTuber that you pay money to is not doing that. And I don't ask y'all for shit. All I ask y'all for is don't disrespect my name. Because if you disrespect my name and I run into you, you got to be about that. Real talk. You got to be about that. That's why I always say respectfully. If you, and any of you bozos out there that have done it, trust and believe, you're going to see me one day. And y'all got to be about that, man. Y'all got to be about that. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Pay your fare. You know, pay your fare. Pay your fare. And I was in Toledo stepping hard. Yes, all around Ohio, man. I didn't see none of you so-called Ohio players, man. I did see my peoples. Like I said, shout out to the Boxing Guru. Great interview. Love talking to that man. But you have to have a charger. You have to have a battery pack. If you because he's gonna give you a 20 to 30-minute interview if you do not cut it short. But shout out to my guy. He said, "Is Kid Austin the greatest fighter you ever seen?" Nah, man. Nah, not at all, man. Jahad Tucker, Jamali Tucker is. You know, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. I remember, I seen Sugar Ray. Very, 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 very. Marvin Hagler. Guys like that, man. Kid Austin, good fighter. Shout out to his dad. I like his dad. But answer my question since you in here, old school. Answer the question I asked. I asked 2 questions. 2 fair, decent, easy questions. 25%, man. 25%. Look, that is what Devin offered Shakur. Did he offer that to Lomachenko? What's my name? My name is Peace. Hello, goodbye. You know what that means? That's my name. Peace, hello, goodbye. A lot of y'all be on here screaming my attribute, my name. Shalom, that's my name. Shalom, yeah. That's my real name. I see dudes on here all the time going in the chat saying shalom, because that means hello, goodbye. But you guys don't step like that, man. You guys are real goofy with it, real talk. But I understand you guys are on drugs. A lot of y'all have problems, man. You know, a lot of y'all have problems, man, respectfully. You know, it is what it is. But, so did he offer Lomo 25%? Did Lomo get 25%? Devin got 4 million. 4 million. So let's just say him and Shakur fight, right? If he receives 4 million and he offers Shakur 25%, how much is the total purse for y'all out there, man? Come on. This is mathematics. Come on, man. Come on now. So I know it's some smart scholars in here. If I receive $4 million of the total purse, and I'm receiving 75%, 75% of the purse, right? At $4 million. I got 4 million. What is the total purse? What is the total purse? Look, y'all like to listen to dudes that tell you that, right? Come on. 75%, right? 100%, right? So if I got, just say, come on, man. This is an easy one, man. This is an easy one. This is an easy one. If he got 4 million for Lomachenko, right? That was his guaranteed purse. And we're gonna say Lomo got 25%. What did Lomo get, man? How much was the total purse? He said, no, Dan, the answer to the question is, I don't know what you're talking about, man. What is the purse, man? Come on, man. Math guys, come on, man. You guys talk boxing, man. Come on. Come on. Because listen, if he got 4 for Lomo, it's not that. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Shout out to the OG in the building. Go definitely subscribe to him. One of my favorite channels, Raw and Uncut. That's why I like Raw and Uncut boxing guy. He says 100K. So now let's put this into perspective, right? If Lomo, right now, but we're gonna talk Shakur now. I'm gonna break some numbers down to you, right? So he just offered Shakur 25%. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Retro and Blunts. Well, I'm gonna use both of y'all numbers, right? So Retro just put out there, right? 100K is 25% of 400K. So $1 million, right? We'll use the 1 million because that's a decent number, right? So he just offered Shakur Stevenson $1 million to fight for Undisputed. Told him take 75%, right? I'm basing off of what he just got. He just got 4 million. So he's offering Shakur $1 million, right? Do you know Shakur Stevenson, not this fight, but the first fight that he fought in Newark, when he missed weight and he had to give some of his purse, that was over $2 million guaranteed that he got. So now he's taking a back seat to fight for belts, right? He's taking a back seat now. Listen, but that's what these niggas on here is trying to tell him to do, right? They want him to be like what Devin did, right? But when you know your worth, when you know what you're worth, do you do that? That's why it's called negotiating. So now here's a fighter that has been fighting for $2 million plus dollars. He is about to fight, quote unquote, the biggest fight of his career. You want him to take a pay cut. I seen guys talking in their videos. Oh, all the greats have done it. Floyd Mayweather. He did it against De La Hoya. This guy did. Devin Haney, respectfully, And I say this respectfully. I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way. He's not that guy. It's not like Tank Davis. Now, see, now if it was Tank Davis, somebody that is fighting, that he's coming off of doing 1.4, 1.3 alleged pay-per-views. Ryan Garcia, they allege that he made $3 million as his guaranteed, that turned into $30 million. So I can understand if Tank comes in and slides you an offer like that. But this is a guy that just did 150, right? For those of y'all that's in here. He just did 150K pay-per-views. These guys on YouTube, the Blue Bloods, the 7/8s, the BFTVs, they're pushing narratives like Devin Haney is this big draw. Last time I checked, and I seen somebody comment, I was at all 3 of Shakur's fights in Newark. All of them sold out. Each one bigger and bigger. This last one, April 8th, he set the attendance record for a boxing event at the Prudential Center. So when I seen somebody comment that Shakur's not a draw, no, Devin's not a draw. Let's be realistic. You know, when we're talking boxing, we're not. You can't put your fanism with this. See, a lot of you guys are fans. Not only are you fans, you guys are paid flunkies. You know, Bill might throw you a couple dollars, you know, buy you a pack or something. Cause like I said, respectfully, I know a lot of you guys get high. You guys are fiends, man. You know, he might fly you out, do fiend shit for y'all. Y'all get excited. You know, that's what, you know, guys like pimps do, respectfully. I think Bill was a pimp by trade once upon but that's what they do, man. And shout out to, like I said, Blood Boxing. Thank you for that, man. And Big Blunts. So they are asking a unified champion, a silver medalist Olympian, to take a pay cut, to take a number. Yo, you guys can look it up for yourself, right? I don't think Shakur has received that low of an offer in years. Yo, how long? Shakur won a belt at 126. How many years ago? I don't think he has fought for a offer that low since then, man. I'm not in front of my computer. If I was in front of my computer, I would pull it up for y'all and run down all that. But it's simple math, though, man. If you know, man. Well, I appreciate you, Blood, man. Blood, like I said, channels like Blood, and there's others out there. You guys vent for me, right? Because now, you know, what I do now, like, a lot of times I can't come on here. Sometimes I gotta be quote unquote politically correct. So I can't say certain things, but there's channels on here that they say the things that I'll be like, man, I'm glad he said that. I'm glad he came off like that. So it kind of, you know, eases, you know, I don't have to come on here and be like, come on, man, you know, this guy's not really like that, man. You know, he's not really like that, you know, but shout out to channels like Blood and, my man, what is it? Buckle Up Boxing, even WCS, man. WCS, but see, WCS is more like Brian Gumble, Brian Custer. He knows how to do it like real smooth, but he does it, you know, real subtle, so to say, man. Shout out to Pop. I think that's Pop in here, right? The other piece said Devin is a coward. No, I'm not. I ain't gonna disrespect Devin or call him. He's a fighter, man. He's not a coward. I would say that he's more of a he's an industry guy. You know, he's industry. You know, I say he's an industry guy. I wouldn't call him a coward. He's a fighter. He can fight. He fights for a living. He's not a coward, but he is an industry guy. His father, you know, they're industry guys. And Bill, I say that respectfully, man. You know, you pulled a couple of stunts with your fighter. Yeah, we just came off a loss. Does Amari Jones want to fight us now? Word. Line it up. You know, line it up, man. He said, hey, bro, You put the field work in. I'm good at this history part, but I ain't a field soldier like you. Salute, man. I appreciate that, man. It took me years, blood, to become a real field soldier, because it's a lot of shit that you got to deal with, man. I'm not saying swallow your pride, because they know me. I don't swallow my pride. You gotta. I'm really that dude, right? And if WCS was in here, WCS will tell you, I'm always fighting with these people, man. I'm the asshole. I'm like Dame Dash. I'm the asshole. But now I don't have to be, because my brother, man, he's like, it's good cop, bad cop. I be chilling now. They like dealing with me more, because my brother's me on 100. You know what I'm saying? So now I just be chilling. I don't have to be. He's more turned up than me. I'm the good one. They can deal with me more now, because my brother is like, he's me on steroids, bro. He's out there. I just be chilling, man. Like I said, WCS will tell you, they like dealing with me more. So what up, man? But yeah, those are two fair questions, man. And I know they're gonna get upset that I exposed Al Heyman, but it is what it is. Like, you dudes talk about this guy like he's a god, right? He's from Cleveland, Ohio. He didn't sign Tiger Johnson. He didn't sign Abdullah Mason. He didn't sign Dante Benjamin. Bob Arum did. He didn't sign Montana Love. Eddie Hearns did. These are Cleveland guys. He didn't put on a big show in Cleveland. Jake Paul did. Y'all remember that? Jake Paul. Jake Paul did. Real talk. Jake Paul, the white boy. You guys like call him, you race guys is on here, the white boy did. But yet, the quote-unquote black man, the Messiah, hasn't. Why is that, man? And if you go in these groups, right, or you even try to get in these chats and say that, because I don't waste my time on panels no more. Like, I rock with WCS and other guys like that. Shout out to Coach Malachi. I call into his show. I rock with the channels that I rock with, right? Because I notice now, right? When I jump in certain people's chats, right, the people that try to hate on me and tell people not to watch me and this, that, and the third, yeah, they try to jump in there and go back and forth with me a little bit. Like last week, shout out to those girls over there in the ring with Christine and her partner. They had Bud on there, right? So I just jumped. I seen a dude that used to talk mad shit to me, right? So I was killing him, calling all kind of punks and soft, like, because what he is, you're soft, dude. I'll tell you that to your face. So I was like, yo, get up out of here, scrim. You're an Earl Spence guy. Why are you over here moist? Because Bud is doing the interview. You don't like Bud. Like, go where you at. Go with the fish. And all you dudes out here calling him a fish, yo, that is so disrespectful to a yard man. If you know, you know, right? So I was in the chat like, yo, damn, it's a lot of Spencer Holics over here. Why y'all over here? Y'all don't really like Bud. Why y'all checking for Bud? They try to have a girl get at me. Like, I don't argue with girls, man. I raise daughters. I have daughters. If a female, listen, gets out of line and tries to come for me in the chat or something, I brush it off. Like, go get your brother. Go get your husband. Go get a man. You know what I'm saying? Go get a man. Don't talk to me. I'm old school Caribbean vibes, man. Listen. Go get a man. It's certain things you don't talk to a man about as a woman. Stay in a woman's place, respectfully. Don't, like, listen. But like I said, a lot of females, they deal with punks. And I say that respectfully. Don't try to get my channel jammed up and like he's doing something. No, I'm just saying, like, and all old school men know what I mean by this. Real men. Like, I'm not disrespecting that. If that's what you about, that's what you about. I'm just saying, I'm a man. Like, I was raised by men, real firm men. Like, certain things a woman is not supposed to do, and one of them is, like, you don't speak to real men a certain type of way. For those that know what I mean, man. Like I said, there's a lot of punks, and I'm not saying that in the derogatory way. I'm just saying like dudes aren't men, you know. They're soft, you know. They're soft. Respectfully, yo, thank you, yo, Blood, man. I already know, yo, Blood, man. I rock with your channel. I already know, man. Like we might be from the same tribe. If we go back to the motherland, to the coast, I guarantee you our tribes are somewhat connected, because you know what I mean when I'm saying that. Like we're men, you know. We was raised by men, you know. Like even though my father wasn't in the picture like that, I was around my grandfather, who was a Native American, you know, Montauk in India. He was a man, like, you know what I'm saying? He demanded that respect. When he came into the house, my grandmother, you know, he raised many kids. He got that respect. When he came to the table, for those of y'all that don't know about shit like this, he got the biggest piece of chicken, type of shit like that. He was the alpha. You know, we might not have much, but what we did have, he provided, and he was rewarded for that. He was the breadwinner. You understand what I'm saying? See, a lot of you suckers, respectfully, on YouTube don't understand this. That's why I said, like, a lot of y'all, when I catch y'all, just have that energy that you had when y'all disrespected me online. That's all I'm saying, man. But see, when I catch a lot of y'all, and I do be seeing some of y'all tones change up, because y'all see how I carry it. And I do be having my children with me. So I have my children with me for a reason, because I'm teaching them. You plant seeds and you nourish the seeds and show them how to grow. Like I said, my daughter, Coach Reen, is, man, she's a star already, man. She gets credentials to fight. Real talk. I swear to God, more people wanted to talk to her this past week than me. The old me, I would have been jealous. But the older me, as a man, a father, a nurturer, a provider, a teacher, a protector, I was just so happy. I was sitting back like a kid in the candy store. I was happy. I was like, damn, look at my daughter. She's stealing the room right now. Well, let me digress back to what I was saying. Why has Al Heyman, the Black Messiah, not done this in Cleveland, man? And I'm only saying that because I just came through Cleveland, man. I was out there. I was talking to real Cleveland people, because there was a lot of Cleveland fighters on that card, and I was speaking with them behind the scenes about certain things. I was talking to Ohio, Toledo's finest, my man, the boxing guru, and he was saying, and I know boxing guru, he travels, man, and he was saying how 12 years he's been traveling, trying to put on for Toledo, Ohio, with Sam Watson, Gary Shaw. These all these names that he was running up, I know these people. But yet, Evan Korn, Bob Arum, Uncle Jay, Antonio Leonard Promotions, they were the ones to bring a major fight card to Toledo, Ohio. But yet the fellow Ohioan, the Black Messiah, the God of boxing, never did it. Does anybody know why? And I want to know from you pro Al Heyman guys, do you know why? Because you guys claim to know him, claim to know his business model. Why is that? You know, they're not going to have that. I know, you know, T, they not. That's a fact. But why hasn't Al Heyman done this? But the the $100 million question is, he's giving the money to Canelo. Why hasn't he gave the money to Earl, the big fish? Has the big fish received a $100 million contract? Never, right? Never. Has Deontay Wilder, you know, to this day, has he received a $100 million contract? No. Has the Charlo brothers combined received a $50 million contract? No. But how does he reward them? He just rewarded Mel. Mel's about to get sacrificed for his biggest payday today. Yeah, he's about to get sacrificed. You guys is on here ranting and raving like he's going to really do something with Canelo. It's not going to happen, man. And I say this respectfully, right? Caleb Plant. Pay attention now. I'm going to give you guys some boxing gems, right? Caleb Plant fights at that weight class. If you compare Caleb Plant's boxing skills with Jamel Charlo's, 7 of y'all in here. I know you guys know boxing. Who do you say has better boxing skills out of Caleb Plant and Jamel Charlo, respectfully? Who has the better boxing skills? Sweet Hands or Charlo? Feel free to answer, man. It's 8 of y'all in here. Feel free, right? I'm just painting the picture for y'all right now, the source portrait. So, who's the better boxer out of those two? Because Caleb Plant could box now. Charlo could box too, but who's the better boxer? Right? I'm going to say Caleb Plant. Real talk. So now, we seen what the better boxer, the bigger man, right? What Charlo was able to do to him. Canelo was able to do to him. Now, this is a guy that naturally fights at 168. So now, and this is my opinion, but I think it's a true assessment. I do know a little bit about boxing, but hey, what do I know? So now we're saying that the smaller guy, and look, you guys, this is the same logic you guys are using for Spence Crawford. So now the smaller guy, who is not a better boxer than Caleb Plant, is going to come up and campaign in 2 weight classes that he hasn't even tested the water at 160, but now he's going to pass 160, go test the water at 168, and defeat a guy who has... Caleb Plant was one of the top 168 guys over there, right? Right or wrong? Yeah, that's an easy question for you to answer, right? He was the IBF champion, knocked out Anthony Dog Durrell, spectacular fashion at the Barclays Center. But we seen what Canelo did to him. So now I'm trying to wrap my mind around this. That a junior middleweight who struggled. Come on now, we gotta. Apples is apples, oranges is oranges. Struggled with Brian Castano. The first fight. Struggled with him. Struggled with him. This is true. Until he went and got my man, K. Juan Guzman. But Derrick James got all the credit. But hey, what do I know? He got with Juan Guzman. They worked some things out. He got the stoppage in the rematch. But the first fight at 154, this is 154, he struggled. Now, let's use that now. Who's a better boxer? Brian Castano or Canelo Alvarez? Easy question. Fair question. Both Latin fighters. Who's more slick, better boxer, Canelo or Castano? I say Canelo. So, and I'm giving you guys gems right now, man. Just smash my like button, right? You know why I'm giving you guys? These are gems, because this is what Eddie Reynoso and Canelo's team is studying. They're studying guys that fought Charlo. That's why they felt the need. And didn't I tell y'all that when I was saying Chetty? Give me Chetty. Give me Jamal Chetty. I told you what they was going to do, man, but y'all don't listen to me. But hey, what do I know, right? So they studying these guys, right? So they seen the flaws with him fighting Brian Castano. They seen the flaws. You see, I'm naming Spanish fighters. I didn't name Tony Super Bear Harrison because I don't think Canelo could move like him. You know, I don't think he's gonna give it up like Super Bear, but he will give it up like Castano. Real talk. He will have some Brian Castano in him, but I think with a little bit more sauce. Because one thing about Canelo, right? And I want y'all to catch this, right? Canelo, right? When he I be picking up my girls. I be picking up my girls different like stuff that they like. And stuff. But yeah, Canelo, right? When he fought Floyd, he did get a little bit of tricks in his trade from fighting Mayweather. But I don't think, what's the name? Look, the parking lot is empty. Look, I'm gonna show y'all the parking lot. Told you, everybody blew it. Yo, dudes real fluid today. Look how empty the parking lot is. Parking lot was empty. It be like that on the 4th of July weekends. Well, it's not a weekend. We're off tomorrow. Wednesday is going to be a ghost mine in here, man. You heard? Wednesday will be a ghost mine in here. Yeah, I told you I'm a municipality worker, but I do know a thing or two about boxing. You know, I do know a thing or two. They do call me coach at the local rec center. Have a good one, John. Enjoy. Yeah. Y'all still have a good one. Yeah. Hit the
Where'd you get that?
I will go forth, man.
Have a good one, man.
Yeah. Have a good forth, Michael. Yeah, see, I ain't in no rush to get out of here. You know why? Because I made it. I made it, right? Ah, man, I left my glasses in the truck. I don't even feel like going over there again. They'll be all right. Yeah, you know me. I might pull up and get them. I might pull up and get them. Those is my top guns, man. Know what I mean? I gotta go get my top guns. Those is my Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna leave them in there. But you know, when I fly that jet over there, I be feeling like I'm Maverick. I'll pull up over there and get them. But yeah, Canelo, right? Canelo's the better boxer, right, than Castano, right? So we seen the problems that Castano was giving him, T. Real talk, right? Did y'all pay attention to that? Castano was giving him problems, man. Now, pay attention to this. He did finally walk Castano down, right? At 154. We're talking 168 now, guys. We're talking boxing now. Will he be able to do that with Canelo? See, you guys, a lot of you guys that talk boxing, it's obvious you guys never fought. You guys don't be in gyms. You know, guys don't think about stuff. So now we're saying a guy that has campaigned at 154, he is going to put on mass. He's going to go up to 168. Will his legs be a lot heavier? See, these are things that you guys aren't thinking about. You know why you're not thinking about it? And I say this respectfully, because you're dumb. You're stupid. Respectfully. Boxing wise. I don't know. I don't really know a lot of y'all like that, but I'm saying boxing wise. You guys are dumb, man. No, and I say this respectful. You guys are dumb. Because the guys that you listen to and you look up to on YouTube, they're dumb. You know, they don't know shit. Roger Mayweather's voice. Yeah, they don't know shit about boxing. You know? They don't, man. I say that respectfully, man. They don't know shit, man. I tell them that to their face, man. And I mean, I would. Like, yeah, you don't know shit about boxing. But yeah, so he's gonna go up, right? Man, I had 168 pounds, right? Right? And I'm only saying this because, listen, you remember his brother. Yo, they're twins. Yo, his twin brother is on record, right? These are facts. I'm gonna go get my glasses. Fuck that, man. His twin brother is on record as to stating when him and Demetrius Andrade, they're twins now, pretty much the same genetics. He was trying to fight at 165. This is the guy that fought at 160. He only wanted to put on 5 more pounds. Y'all don't remember that, do y'all? I'm gonna walk y'all through that, man. I'm just gonna grab my glasses. I'm gonna walk y'all through that. But see, these are things that you guys don't take mental notes on. When him and Demetrius Andrade were negotiating, Boo Boo was like, come up to 168. This is the same guy who said that, well, they're twins, man, so they have the same genetic structure. Remember, when they asked him to fight the Mexican Monster, he said he was too big. These are his words. He said he's too big. Look, they always be talking about, I don't keep my equipment. Look at that, man. This is the guy that said the Mexican monster was too big. I came back. I had to get him, man. I had to get my top ranks, my top guns. So this is the guy that has said that the Mexican monster was too big. His bigger brother, Big Mall. So now Little Mel is gonna come up and do what his brother, his bigger, more stronger brother, twin brother, didn't have the confidence to do. Fight at a weight class that Big Mall didn't have the confidence to do. And you guys are already on here screaming that he's going to stop Canelo. I hope so, man. I'm all for it. You know, I'm all for the brothers winning. But I don't see it. I don't see it. I just don't see it, man. Yo, T, do you see that happening? T, you know a little thing about boxing. I wish my boy was in here. I was kicking it with him too. He said he wants his son to fight, man. His father, he might be a fighter because his grandfather was a pro, man. You know, it skipped over him. It skipped over my boy Chris, but that's how it be sometimes. It might be his son. You know, Chris didn't become a fighter. His father was a hell of a prize fighter. You know, he just didn't have the right management at the time, but he was a hell of a fighter. And he said his son, that's how it might be. His son might be the one, man. Because you know how they say sometimes the family gift, it does skip over a generation. Like I said, he wasn't a fighter, but his son might be like the father. The father, man, I always remember spending the night over that. You see, people be wondering why my shit is so nice. I grew up around boxers and fighters. Yeah, Canelo, right, T? As I digress, right? I don't see that happening, man. Like, I just think, you know, I'm not mad. Get your money, man. By all means. But this is the thing that I want to say, right? Because I was just talking to my man, Charles Conwell, right? Charles Conwell was sizing Charlo up, man. Now, if you go up to 168 and get broken up, which all likely is going to happen, right? Are you going to come back down like Cal Brook? Remember how Cal Brook did against Earl Spence? And everybody gives Earl Spence for being this world killer, right? No, Cal Brook went up 2 weight divisions. And Triple G broke him up, man. Broke him up. And then he came back down and gave Earl Spence a good fight until he couldn't fight no more. But for all you guys out there, right, is this going to be what we can expect from Jermell Charlo? Going up 2 weight classes, because he's going to get broken up, man. And the facts are the facts, man. If Canelo Alvarez, see, I don't think Canelo Alvarez is confident that he could break up David Benavidez like that. Nor Demetrius Andrade, because these guys are naturally that size. You know, and I don't blame him, right? It's like this, boxing to me right now, and blame the guys like Floyd, the guys that created this, right? If you are the ace high card and you can call the shots, by all means, call the shots. Because majority of the niggas complaining on YouTube aren't supporting the fights. And you niggas can get on here and front all you want, talk about you buy XYZ amount of pay-per-views. Stop lying. You're not. Because if you guys were buying all of the pay-per-views like you were buying, Devin Haney and Deontay Wilder would have never did the type of numbers they did. Because a lot of you niggas that claim you buy the pay-per-views, right? You guys don't like Tank Davis, didn't support Tank. But yet, 2 of the fighters that you guys do not like, Tank and Ryan Garcia, did bigger pay-per-views than some of the fighters that you quote-unquote support. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? You know? I know I'm heading home. I know I am tired, but I made it through the day, yo. And shout out to y'all that's rocking me right now. That's why I said let me rock this out now, because I gotta edit some pictures. And I really don't even like editing pictures like this, real talk. Because when you tired, you just put them out. I like my shit to be crispy now. I'm getting better, right? Real talk. Jamel Herring reposted one of my pictures. You know, Jihad always. I'm getting professional fighters and guys like that. They reposted my stuff, so I can't put out no half-ass shit no more, man. Because at a point in time, I was putting out half-ass shit, respectfully, because I wasn't taking my craft. I'm a photographer now, real talk. I wasn't taking that serious, you know. I think I dare start taking it a little more serious when I got better equipment. And then I was looking at some of my peers, and they was bigging me up. They was like, yo, your sauce, right? Yo, I like that frame. And I was like, word. Yeah, I was like, word. I got real corporate and corn. Thanks, word. So that's how I gotta look at it. Fire frames, man. You know? And me, man. Nah, man. But yo, listen. And I'm gonna say this before I digress. A lot of you fighters, man, yo, y'all be wanting the sauce, man. Holla at me, man. I know y'all be wanting the style. Y'all be seeing, y'all be liking Jihad's uniforms and his wardrobes and all that. Holla at me, man. Nah, I mean, just holla at the sauce, man. We do this, man. You know, you guys want that flavor, man. You know, I see you checking out his garments, man. Just hit me up, man. You know, hit me up, man. We'll work with you, bro. We'll work with you, because see, a lot of you guys, and I say this respectfully, you don't got it. You know, listen, if you look good, you make a fight good. You heard? You look good, you make a fight good. That's what they always told me, right? T said, hold on. T said, hell no. I don't see that shit happening. Yo, Canelo's gonna hurt that nigga, man. Yo, but I think, you know what it is, right? I think he's not confident in fighting Tim Tszyu, right? So they gave him the option, right? But if I was him, I'm like, yo, fuck it. He already took an L, bro. But I think he don't want to lose undisputed, right? See, what I noticed about these guys over there, respectfully, with the PBC guys, and I say this respectfully, a lot of their champions, and not called Adrian Broner, they not like that. See, now, this is what he's gonna do, right? He's gonna go up there and get broke Canelo. And now then when he fights Tim Tszyu and gets broken up again, he already has the built-in excuse that he wasn't the same. You know, he went up, he was depleted. You know? Instead of just fighting Tim Tszyu, man. You know? But you go after the money though, man. See, a lot of these guys over there, and I say this respectfully, they gotta go for that, bro, because they've been living lies forever, bro. They never really was getting the type of money that, you know, they wanted us to believe, bro. They wasn't. He said, yeah, everything clean. It's called professional. Yeah, man. It is. You gotta be professional, man. You know, I still like to keep it raw and uncut. You know, because, like, I'm going to tell you something. Frauds could be clean cut. Because, like I said, I see a lot of these guys, and I'm not going to call them out, but their presentation and all that is A1. When you throw them in the room, they can't conduct the interview. They don't know how to talk to a fighter. They're all in your mouth. They're trying to piggyback off of you. They be like, they be all like this, right? And then when you steal the momentum, right? They'll run to the higher ups and they'll be like, oh, he's aggressive. He just took over the whole media scrum. He took over the whole media scrum. You heard? That's how they be on it. One said, Mel will come back down and fight Bud. Nah, I don't think he's gonna fight Bud, man. I think after Bud and Earl fight, they'll probably run it back again. Hopefully they do crazy numbers so the fight will be worth even more money. But you know the rematches is always worth more money. And I think Bud is just gonna ride off after that, man. You know, Bud after Bud is 2-time undisputed, and by then, because you gotta listen. I know we want to see Bud do it, right? But Charlo has other obligations. He's running from that right now, but he has a good excuse to run from it. He's gonna fight the you want payday, and then he gotta fight Tim Tszyu, bro. He gotta fight Tim Tszyu, you know. But he's not confident, man. I don't know. I gotta really watch Tim Tszyu, man. I gotta really watch him. Like, is Tim Tszyu really that much of a killer? He doesn't come off to me like that, bro. But like I said, I'm on my Derrick James. I don't watch box like that. I don't watch him like that. My guys fighting, I watch him. I don't really watch boxing like that. Yeah, I don't watch boxing like that. I ain't gonna watch him. Derrick James' voice. Yeah, I really haven't studied Tim Tszyu like that, bro. I know I watched him with Tony Harrison. I watched him against Terrell Goucher. I gotta really like watch him. You know what I'm saying? Derrick James' voice. I don't really watch about like that. I know I doubt. So ask me another question about him so I can get mad like Derrick James. Who has he fought? So what? He knocked Ocampos out faster than Earl. Who has he fought? Who has he fought? Yo, why y'all ain't talking about that? Hold on. Let me take my frames off. Why y'all ain't talking about that, man? See, I always gotta be the one to get on EJ's bumper. So they could be like, oh man, Shaw's hating on EJ. Why y'all ain't talking about that, man? Y'all acting like EJ was a killer. So what did that say about Tim Tszyu? Not only did Tim Tszyu got him out of there quicker. So who's really the killer, man? Know what I mean? Blunt said, if Spence, hold on, I'm trying to drive and read, man. That's dangerous, especially after all the hours I just put in on the road. He said, if Spence gets knocked out, it won't be no. Man, don't say that, Blunt. He has a rematch clause, man. Yeah, I don't think EJ will go out like that, even if he gets knocked out, because EJ needs the bread too, bro. EJ will fight again. EJ needs the bread. Don't let these niggas fool you like these niggas is sitting on bread like that. EJ needs the bread too, bro. That nigga been fighting for 1.5 and 3.5 million with all those belts. That's why he be talking about the sanctioning fees and all that. This is his first 8-figure guarantee, bro. He needs the money too, man. Cause respectfully, he's on his back nine, man. I'm none of these radical groupie ass fans, bro. That nigga, especially after everything that he's been through in the game, accidents, being in the amateurs since he was 16. That right there alone is a lot of wear and tear. Not even with the accidents and all that. Just being an amateur, fighting in the Olympic, national tour, and all that. That's a lot of wear and tear on the body from the time you were 16. And I say this respectfully, right? Because he's on record for letting us know he hasn't lived the cleanest of lives. So this is a guy that has been on drugs and alcohol. It's out there. So don't get mad at me for stating the obvious, right? He's on his back nine, man. He's not Floyd Mayweather, a clean fighter. He's not. And then on top of that, he said this, man. He got tossed out of a car on concrete and all that. His hips is hurting. He walks like his hips hurt. If you see him at the presser, right? See, that's what I'll be on all of that, man. Because I come from that. So I size niggas up. And I've been sizing him up. He doesn't walk the same. And he's on record to saying his hips hurt. All type of shit. You can tell. He walks like a nigga that feet hurt. And when you watch, I'm gonna tell you something, right? See, I'm not an Earl Spence radical groupie fan, right? When he does his pad work with Coach James, right? Very remedial, slow. very slow, right? Very slow, and that's real power work that he's doing. Very slow telegraph punches, you know? But see, they've been doing that routine for so long, and nobody around them is telling them, like, bro, switch it up. Like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. But hey, what do I know, right? He said Stevie Sparks came up from 140 to fight Tibbs at 154 short notice and lasted until round 5 and still finished on his feet. Ocampo's out there. And, yo, see? These are things that, shout out to Toby, man. Toby is on his job. You get an executive producer for that, man. See, these are things that are good to know, man. Because that makes you think about Ocampos, man. Like, is Ocampos real? Yo, but I'm gonna tell you something, man. When I really start fronting on PBC fighters, they get mad, yo. But I just give y'all the source, right? I wasn't big on Ocampos when Earl Spence stopped him like that with that body shot, right? And I was at that fight in Frisco. I wasn't on him. I wasn't big on him. I'm like, yo, where did they find this guy, right? But then, right, I'm gonna check the source out, right? Then he went the distance with the Tower Inferno. And now we see what happened to the Tower Inferno, man. So I don't know, man, about a lot of these guys, man. See, I'm not one of these channels, like a lot of channels will tell you like that the PBC fighters are the goods, that they're the best. Meanwhile, they're no different from any other fighters that are getting moved or protected, right? Because look, we just seen, what was my man's name? Brian Mendoza, right? Was that Mendoza that knocked the Tower Inferno out? Like, yeah, and they was coasting him through, bro. He was gonna get a title shot. He was on his way. He definitely was on his way. Look, I made it home. I should run in the store now, man. Into my local food mart. You know what I mean? Cause I know I do not listen. When I get to the crib and settle in, I want to just work the desk. Yes, the Sniper Mendoza. Thank you, Blunts. Thank you, Blunts. I'll sit here with y'all for a hot second. But yeah, so Mendoza slept him, bro. As I said, like a lot of these fighters, bro, they be shout out to, I'm gonna use Bernie the Boxer's word. You see how when I use other people's source, I give them their props. You know, Bernie be like fluff. A lot of these fighters be fluff. Yeah, they be fluff, man. Smoke and mirrors. They don't be the real deal. They be smoking mirrors. Yeah, I'm gonna run in here, right? Y'all gonna see why I speak the language so well. This is the Dominican spot. I ain't seen my Dominican thing and since Thursday. I didn't come up here yesterday. I didn't see too many Spanish people in Toledo, man. Like I said, Toledo like the 8 Mile. I didn't see that many Dominicans. Got some rough fried chicken over there. See, I hear the music. Y'all hear the music? Oh, they got a big, big one. I might as well get that. So you gotta know the language, man. You gotta know the language. Get this. Let me get this.
Mira, eso era lo que yo buscaba, así grande.
Yes, $9.99. It's on sale. Yes, it's on sale.
Apunta.
That's a good deal. That's a good deal. Thank you. Had to snatch that up, man. It's a good deal. This is like a $30 bottle. See? Yo, my man ain't out here today, man. I hope he's alright, man. I ain't seen him in a while. One of the local, the hobos, man. He usually be out front, man. I buy him a Natty Daddy. You know, the Natty Daddies is like 2 for $3. He ain't been out here, man. I hope he's alright, man. I mean, he be like, guess what? He be like, guess what? He'd be like, what? He'd be like, something. yeah, man. I hope my niggas alright, man. He be getting my daughters with that shit all the time. I won't say no, he's gonna say, he says the same thing over and over. They'd be like, what? He'd be like, something. Man, hot. Just is like OEs, man. It gotta be real hot and it gotta be cold. You can slam one of those, man. I don't fuck around no more. But who's this in my yard, man? What's going on? See, that's why. See how I did? I spun the second block instead of coming down. So I'll be like gonna try to catch motherfuckers. Who is this? But yes, I have arrived home. Salute to everybody that was in here with me. Big Blunts, the OG Blood, Tobe, Pop. Well, I don't want to forget nobody. My man, the Q's was in the building. D Young, NYT, Bruce Gas. I didn't forget nobody, right? Nope. Yeah, man. Even you old school. I don't know where you came from. You know, but shout out to you. But hopefully those questions that I sparked get answered, man. Why does Devin Haney think that Shakur Stevenson should take 25%, yet Lomachenko did? And why is it that Al, the Black Messiah, really hasn't put on for Ohio like the white man has? Top Rank, Matchroom, and Jake Paul. Things to make you go, Like, share, and subscribe. This is the Source Experience. But hey, what do I know? Zaga, Yaga, Ahala.